We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Hyunjin Ryu gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Don Mattingly is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Three and 0 now.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully he can find it soon.
Now the 3-0 offering. And it's fouled away. Opposite field to left. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
I know we're just one batter into this game, but this pitcher's going to have to be aggressive in the strike zone. He cannot consistently fall behind and give these guys 1-0, 2-0, 3-1, or he's going to have a long day.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. The 0-1 pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And another foul ball. Mattingly aboard here at first with nobody out. And he got him.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Babe Ruth, and he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1. Offered a low one there, but came up empty.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Ricky Holiday. Ball 1. Fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. There's another 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Here now the 2-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. Three balls and two strikes to the Yankees DH.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. .23 pitches already here in the first inning. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Skied into straightaway right. Green waits on it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. One left for the Yankees. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Orlando Hernandez gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we don't see very many guys finish what they started. He almost did in his last one, getting into the 9th inning to earn the win in his last start, and they'd love to get another 8+ innings out of this guy here today.
So now into the box is Sean Green. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game. Dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
Here it comes, 2-0. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 2-1 home. Hey! Fastball misses high and away there. It's full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
The batter will be John Olerud. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Hernandez, a former New York Met, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
All even now, 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The next 3-2. This is popped up. LeMahieu in foul ground makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
To the plate now, Paul Molitor, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Two and two.
2-2, count.
And it's a full count to the igniter. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Molitor.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting 4, the designated hitter.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Man at first after the 2-out walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Now the 1-0.
Nope, that's a ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
2-1 now.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 home. Fouled off. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And can we focus on George Springer, one of the more dynamic outfielders in our sport? He will leave his feet. He's got a cannon for an arm, not afraid to dive in and say hi to the fans if a ball's going near there, too. Do not test this guy's arm.
That brings up Mickey Mantle. He swings and grounds it to short. Bichette's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting 7, the catcher, Jorge Posada.
So 2 out, nobody on. And standing in, the veteran switch hitter, Jorge Posada. Here's the first pitch to him. Two out, nobody on. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Hit in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Last half of the 2nd set to go, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Marcus Semien. Now here's the first offering. Smoked on the ground left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
First pitch on its way. Teoscar Hernandez is at the plate as he watches ball one. The 1-0 home. He's taken strike one. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Bring her.
Here's George Springer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of his early season contest. and no strikes. Here it is. Now it's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. He swings and misses. Throw down. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Simeon on third. Hernandez is at second with nobody out. Hit back toward the mound. Torres brings it in. Only play will be the first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game. Outstanding range on display that time. And here's the data from ShowTrack. I didn't think he was going to get to that one, but he did. And then to complete the play, he made a fantastic throw right on the money. That batter's got to feel like he got robbed on that ball. At the plate now, Bo Bichette, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And the count will be full. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Memories being made at the ballpark tonight, as they should be. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Digging in now for the Yankees, Glaber Torres, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Ryu's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Here comes Ryu, 0-2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. This is lined into left field for a base hit.
The first baseman, number 23, Don Mattingly.
Don Mattingly will bat next. He singled to open up the ball game.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
From the belt, the pitch, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And he misses again, 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
3-0 to him now.
3 balls, no strike.
From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
The batter, the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He's set. Here it comes.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Stanton on second. Mattingly at first, one gone. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Next will be the designated hitter, Babe Ruth. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the AB on its way. And this is lined hard to deep left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate. It's a 2-2 game.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Into the box, Alfonso Soriano, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set, the 0-1.
No, that's down.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Molitor scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. Stepping in for the Jays, Sean Green. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
Green.
First delivery to him.
Counts 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
One and one.
The count 1-1.
1-2 to Sean Green.
I got the count 1-2.
The 1-2. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. So Sean Green with the solo home run. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Blue Jays have taken a 3-2 lead.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop on their bat and they can go deep.
Stepping in now, John
The
Overruth.
first baseman, number 9.
As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. On the first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Now it'll be Paul Molitor. Worked a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Here's a high pop-up. Torres is under it. 2 gone.
The batter, the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
2 down, no one on base, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. First pitch on its way.
Aye.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on.
Ball.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
High and deep to right center. Mantle's on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. We played 3 full. It's now 3-2 Toronto. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And next, it'll be the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now a swinging bunt. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Leadoff knock right there, Dan. How frustrating is it to let that leadoff guy get on?
Well, every pitcher, you want to get that first guy out, D-Roy. The chances of scoring runs are so much more slim when you get that first guy out. Traffic on the bases, now you have to pitch out of the stretch. It's never easy for the pitcher.
At the plate, Mickey Mantle. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0.
2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Ryu comes set. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
2-0.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Line drive base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Posada.
Into the box now, Jorge Posada. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Next up will be Glaber Torres, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Judge at second. Mantle is over at first with 1 away. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton trying here to plate the tying run from second. wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And it's gone. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's now 5-3.
Man, that's painful for a pitcher. He almost worked himself out of a jam by getting 2 straight outs, but he made a mistake right there and paid the price. 3-run home runs like that can be so deflating.
To the plate now, Don Mattingly. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Line drive to center field. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Boy, this has been a tough one for him so far, D-Roll. 7th hit of the game already. They're really making him work.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. As Dustin Pedroia says, it's a laser show.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Three runs already home here. Hit in the air down the right field line. Green waits on it, and that retires the side. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 5-3 New York. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Marcus Semien. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Judge is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting, the left fielder, Teoscar
Hernandez digging in now. Here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Of course, there was a fastball.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they're working in the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
George Springer the next to hit. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. In now is the Yankees DH, Babe Ruth, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First offering on its way.
That's a ball.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
That's a
now
ball.
a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Simeon. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Alfonso Soriano. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Green waits on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So next to bat will be Aaron Judge. He scored after knocking a single in his last at bat. First offering. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 and it remains 5-3. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Into bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Scooped up. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, number 7,
Now at the plate, Reese McGuire. First pitch of the AB on its way. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And that one yanked just foul. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a liner. Judge is there. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 15, John Green.
Next to bat for Toronto, Sean Green blasted a solo homer last time up.
Yeah, and he wasn't fooled at all by the changeup last time. Kept his hands back and absolutely destroyed that ball. So I got to think he's not going to see a changeup in this scenario right here.
0-1 the count. The pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Fouled away. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
At the plate now, John Overwood.
Number 9.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1.
Inside, ball 1.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. So now to the plate, Paul Molitor. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. comes set, the 0-1.
Ball one.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now. Joel Paynes takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 54, Joel.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Mickey Mantle. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the AB now.
Mickey
Ball.
Mantle.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
The 1-0 home. Count now a ball and a strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try it again, 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next, here is Jorge Posada. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now here's the first offering.
I can't imagine that pitcher was trying to put it right over the heart of the plate. Thank God he took that pitch right there, or he'd be getting one back from the umpire.
He's ready now. The pitch.
Nope, outside.
Outside, 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
And that'll bring up Glaber Torres. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who likes to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
He's under it, and that ends the inning. Yanks held in check. They lead it 5-4. Plate now is the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances.
Guerrero Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Here now the 2-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Posada is after it, and the throw is in time. Guerrero is retired, and there's one away.
Number 10, second baseman.
So here is Marcus Semien. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 1-0. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Strike called. 2-1.
2-1.
Two and two.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Down the left field line and deep. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. As it's grounded sharply to first. He's got it. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. And the deficit holds at 5-4. Number 58 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
For the Blue Jays, number 58.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
The last at-bat, that breaking ball he hit for the home run, that was one of those meatball ones. A cement mixer just kind of floated up there. I'm not so sure that they're going to go back to the breaking ball here, and if they do, better location is definitely needed.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
In now, Don Mattingly. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Now to the plate, here is DJ LeMahieu. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters. So you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that's in there. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Now the 3-2 pitch is in there. A called strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Chad Green gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings in George Springer.
The center fielder, George Springer.
First pitch on the way.
Outside, that's the ball.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
The 2-0 on the way.
Nope, outside.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. but I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
Stepping in now, Povashik, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Lifetime in this matchup. He's gone 3 for 6. The 0-1.
Oh, that's big count.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 2-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, number 7.
So stepping in is Reese McGuire. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Popped up. LeMahieu has room in foul territory. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the right fielder, John Green.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Number 63.
Shawn Green stands in looking for home run number 3 right here as you see what he's done so far in this one. First offering. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Giancarlo. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The 2-0. And he fouls this one off. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Kirby Yates has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the Babe.
The designated hitter, Babe Ruth.
Here's the pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
1 strike.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Alfonso Soriano waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 1 out.
Now batting.
Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. So now here is Alfonso Soriano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. From the stretch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Got him swinging 2-0, but he missed the splitter 2-1.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Now the 2-1. Runner goes for second. Strike taken, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Here now the 2-2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. The 2-2 one more time. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Scooped up, throw on to first, 2 gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and that'll bring in Mickey Mantle. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Ball, that's out.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
One and 1. Here it is. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. In there, 2-2.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage.
And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Ready with the payoff pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Hernandez is in pursuit.
He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. The Yanks leave one. They lead it 5-4. Goose Gossage
Takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
The third baseman.
First delivery to him. Paul Molitor stands in as he looks at ball one here.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 2-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. One down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And now in the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. And he lays off there, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. 2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
Here it comes.
Nope, that's fair.
Marcus Semien waits on deck. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Marcus.
Now to bat, Marcus Semien. Sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Just a tick behind for a strike.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
A bouncer to the left side. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this.
Tom Hinkie enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First pitch on its way. Jorge Posada is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. The pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Glaber Torres is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Not close. It's 2-0. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Into the windup and the pitch.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Next 3-2. Down the third baseline. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So a long at bat has a positive dividend when all's said and done.
Yeah, absolutely. They're not all beauties in the box score. He's able to get that ball through the left side for a base hit. Way to grind it out.
Giancarlo Stanton will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the fourth inning, and what a big one it was. A three-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on the base pass and just attack the zone.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Torres stands at first with one out. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Here's a fly ball. Well hit.
Ranging back is Hernandez.
On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Don Mattingly.
So it's a runner at first with two men out, and up steps Don Mattingly. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Back outside.
Fouled away. set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. 2 out with the man at first. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette gathers it in. Throw the second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Mariano Rivera is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
42, Mariano Rivera.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Set and the pitch.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Set. Here comes the 1-1. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder is able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. George Springer will be next. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Full count.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters. Now to the plate, George Springer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. One and two, here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bichette.
Next up is Bo Bichette. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more.
And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. New York took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Orlando Hernandez takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Mariano Rivera closes the door for the save, his third of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.